So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play call all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Right side, complete to Nacua. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. The motion man is Nacua. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here.
And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Indy. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Whoa! And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Finding room at the 35. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Back to throw. A pass. Caught by Saquon. Now a 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Open man, left side. He's got it. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A huge play just before the half. 42 yards. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. One final throw before the break. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now, faking the give. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And the tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. Not much there, maybe a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. He'll try to run here with Barkley. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Patriots.
Putting the tight end in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. Quick throw, taken in. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They send him right out of the slot. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground. He is sent back for a loss. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Colts have got it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a terrible moment for the offense. You're in the red zone, driving for a score, and Greg, instead, it goes back the other way for a touchdown.
Yeah, and every defensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they preach 2 things in the red zone. They preach field goals and takeaways. In this case, they get the latter, and not only do they force the takeaway, he's able to return it the entire length of the field and take it for 6.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And the Patriots first down.
They'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Patriots.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point is up and through. And the Pats back within 7. It's 35-28. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw right side is intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So, no shortage of offense.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Right back to the air following that pick-6. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play. And None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Back to the air one more time. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Bring it back.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run the toss with Gibbs.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 4th down, here's Hurts. He's got a man. That's Nacua, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Kupp in motion. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown Colts. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gray going to return it. And he'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They send the tight end in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Now Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Indy. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Colts tack on 1 more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gray going to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Back to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. To the 20. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. Running with authority as he pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Here's Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Colts first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Again, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A short one taken at the 10. Oh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Phil King. Kyle Yeti.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on